Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and thanks for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you all so very much. I appreciate you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged. Some is not. And the Fair Act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it. Okay? Happy Friday. Half of everybody is snowed in right now, but happy Friday, y'all. Anyway, today I wanted to talk about, more, Dallas-Memphis connections. More being snaked and backdoored. Okay? I want to talk about a few things. I woke up this morning to questions in my comment sections, Why this and why that? What you think about this? What you think about that? It all connects, y'all. Okay? And I know that people, are brainwashed, especially these rappers. They're brainwashed to go do a distribution deal with this person. He's gonna, you get to keep your masters. And the crazy part about it is the same person that they're doing this, deal with. He has a video on YouTube doing an interview. And in the interview, this woman is clearly asking him a question, and he's clearly saying, when he do a distribution deal, he holds on to the masters until your business with him is done. He's saying this out of his mouth on social media. And people still want to come in your comment section and argue with you and say, no, they own their masters. They this, they that. We got to have the stupidest people out here in the world that cannot read between the lines. People are not signing distribution deals to people for nothing. They're getting something out of it. They're not just doing it because they like y'all. Or they don't like the way your record label is treating you. So you come over here. And then you never make it out of those contracts. Unless you're doing business through another label that's doing business with this distribution person. And then you're allowed to leave and go somewhere else because, you're a pawn that they're placing around. You on the inside. You working with them. That's how, 42 Doug can move from Empire to C.M.G. Y'all. Without being taken out. Because he works with this whole system of bullcrap. Keep telling y'all this, okay? I want to talk about... Let me put up some pictures real quick, y'all. See, can I get them up here? Maybe put me up here with them, okay? So I want to talk about today, was Dolph, P.R.E. artist that he, was working with, did they get paid, to backdoor Dolph? Okay? Now we clearly see, okay, y'all? We clearly see P.R.E. artists that Dolph was dealing with. Let me take me down. Okay. There you go. I'll put me back up later, y'all. We clearly see, okay, y'all, that a lot of P.R.E. members, like Key Glock, like a lot of them, okay, y'all? Straight Drop, Unk, and Kenny, all of these people started off in this Chula Street Association, y'all. Okay? Now, so much similarities to Mo3, y'all. Mo3 started signing the ops, y'all. he started signing, you know, number 7 and Don Don. See, this is how your circle get infiltrated. When you sign the ops, and then they come in and they act like they loyal to you, but in the end, who are they really loyal to? Okay, ask yourself this question, especially if they're the last man standing, and you sign them, and you end up out in there. They end up, everybody, the domino effect started. Everybody started taking their positions after you're gone. Now, clearly, all of these artists, y'all, was still in cahoots with each other, even though he had to branch off from certain members, like straight drop and all of this stuff. But just because Dolph branched off from straight drop and stuff like that, do that mean the rest of P.R.E was, y'all? Because he was clearly still, liking their posts and all kind of stuff, okay, y'all? Now, another thing I want to talk about that connects Dallas with Memphis, y'all. And I'm going to tell you, my day 1s, 2s, and 3s, you all know I talked about this a little while back. Okay, when I first started doing Mo3, when I first started doing the videos on Mo3, I talked about this, C.J. Casino guy. And while I talked about him, because he was the first person that recorded Mo3 laying on the expressway, y'all. He was the first one that put up a post talking about Mo3, passing by him with the camera. He was the very first person that posted a video up. And they made them take the video down. I still have all that stuff too, okay? Apparently he has connections with a Memphis artist named Casino World. And if you look at this post that went up right here, this is clearly a post from Casino World. And I want you to look at the bottom, toward the bottom. It says, at CJ Casino, that's my blood, Casino World. These guys know each other. Okay? And he's saying, that's my blood. So, that could mean they're in the same street association, or they could be family members. But this is another tie to Dallas. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, they might look innocent because CJ just did an interview and he's speaking on Dolph and this and that, which is, how they work. They pretend like they have nothing to do with stuff when they're all entwined. Okay? So, this is another connection. Now, let me tell y'all something. When I started doing Mo3 and I used to talk about Casino, I didn't hear from Casino. I didn't get no messages from no family members, no nothing. But soon as I started working on Dolph's case, and reporting on Dolph's case, I get this mysterious invite on IG. They asked me, can I let them in? So I accept their, invite so they can come in to my IG. And soon as they came into my IG, they sends me, a slight message threat, okay? And this person that sends me this message, they says the following things, y'all, okay? They say, this is CJ's brother, okay, y'all? And they say, I'm going to need you to keep his name out of your mouth. Now, mind you, I hadn't even been talking about CJ in a long time. I talked about CJ over a year ago. So why didn't I get a message when I was talking about CJ? Ask yourself this question. Why did I get a message from somebody from, CJ's camp to keep his name on my mouth when I started talking about Dolph? I wasn't even talking about CJ at the time. I find that odd. Then now, all of a sudden, this is popping up that they're family. I keep telling y'all, there are so many connections to Dallas and Memphis that give you the spinning in the head. Okay, and I got another little something for y'all in a minute. But I just wanted to show you all, why would I get a message from somebody saying something about casino when I wasn't even talking about casino at the time, y'all? And then now you're finding out that Casino World from Memphis is tied to C.J. Casino in Texas. Okay, y'all? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Very odd that this one right here is now has ties to Casino World in Memphis. Okay, y'all? And guess who did the interview? I keep telling y'all all of this is entwined. The same people that this was their page changed the name on their page because I said that this page had ties to the death, murder, mystery people. Okay? The ones that's, making moves to Atlanta now. And Atlanta, it's about to get really bad in Atlanta. I got this feeling. Because there's so many people that's tied to people's demise are moving to Atlanta. Or they're in and out of Atlanta all the time. Okay? This is the new hub for everybody. Okay, y'all? So don't be surprised when the rate, the demise rate raises in Atlanta, because this is what's going on. So like I said, allegedly, is it safe to say that, ask yourself this question. Did C.M.G. pay P.R.E. members to set up Dolph? Ask yourself this question, okay? And not just C.M.G., not just P.R.E., and C.M.G. Did people that was connected in Dallas also play a part in this? Okay? Because I keep telling y'all that, Trap, they have a big influence. Trap and the Prince of Darkness now with Jojo Splatt them. Okay? So I want you to pay all of this stuff attention. I want you to pay attention to the, these posts and stuff like that, because I've been, paying a little attention to it. And this Memphis Insider, he posted Young Dolph Hitter is on Facebook bragging about what he did to Young Dolph. Okay? Then at the bottom, he says, you're sending crypto tweets thinking nobody know you gave Dolph location. Okay? So a lot of these people that he's talking about is P.R.E. members, which is AKA Chula Street Associates. Okay? Which is all entwined with, this red rum mess too. Okay, y'all? So I just want y'all to pay attention to all the ties. I want y'all to pay attention to, Snoop bands. This is 2 members that came forward that left people puzzled from P.R.E. We got the first artist from P.R.E. that pointed the finger at Empire. Okay? That, Dolph told him, which is a very strong thing for somebody to say. If something happens, this person did it. This guy said that Dolph said if something happens to him, Empire is involved. And we have not heard anything else from this guy. Okay? Another P.R.E. member. Now, this P.R.E. member right here, I believe he's a P.R.E. member, this guy here, he said something that don't add up with timelines, which is odd, okay? Same thing with Mo3 case. People were saying that he left out at a certain time from, the Ski Sister's house, but then the timelines isn't adding up because people are trying to figure out, did he go somewhere else, did this, did that? But is that purposely done to confuse people? And if it was purposely done to confuse people in Mo3 case, was this purposely done to confuse people? Because he's saying that, Dolph called him that morning about 9 o'clock. But they're saying that the stuff happened, a couple hours later. He said as soon as he calls Dolph back, and it wasn't even that long, He's not answering. So is he, putting his alibi together? Because this proves right here that he was one of the persons that Dolph talked to that morning. So is he telling the truth about what the conversation was about? Ask yourself this question. Because, like I said, is it safe to say that P.R.E. members were paid to backdoor Dolph? So is he lying or is he telling the truth, y'all, about the timeline? Or is he getting his alibi together because he was one of the people that talked to Dolph that morning? Because I'm sure that these phone records stuff is coming up. Because people are trying to figure out how in the world did they set all this stuff up and all these people was all around Makita's and all of this stuff. How did they know it was coming? So we already know that, Dolph tried to contact him. Now, did they talk or whatever? We don't know. We also know about, a lot that had to do with Mo3's case had to do with, a lot of phones. Phones here and phones there. People got rid of their phones and all that stuff. Did P.R.E. members have, phones that you couldn't track? Was specifically for not to track things. So could Dolph have called him from a phone and then, maybe they still got in contact with each other through another phone? I don't know. But he is clearly saying that Dolph reached out to him and he didn't answer. So, like I said, the timeline is off, okay? Now I want you to pay attention to this Kenny guy and who's liking all of these guys' posts, y'all. Straight drop. So was he in cahoot with these guys all along? Ask yourself this question. Because somebody on the inside was keeping Dolph's ops informed with a lot of things, y'all. Okay? And they were keeping people that like straight drop informed. I do believe that, this circle of people were all in cahoot together. Okay? And all their posts, look at it. Every time you see something posted, he kept following these guys. So was he still in cahoot with these guys? Every post, every time you see anybody. And this is recent. This is not no old post. October 25th, 2021. He's still keeping up with all of these guys that, were with Dolph and he was no longer with Dolph. So what was the purpose of that? Ask yourself this question. What was the purpose of that if it wasn't to backdoor Dolph? Here we go, more pictures. This truly tells you that they were all in the same street association. Now, this is an older picture, but this just proves that they were all in the same street association. Now, this is another thing that I find very, very, very odd. This is straight drop on one picture. And then this is, somebody else on another picture that's a part of, P.R.E., y'all. Look at their outfits. Looks similar, don't it? Why would he dress similar to straight drop right after, when all of this stuff is going on, y'all? And posting their pictures up. And another thing that caught my eye at the bottom where it says straight drop, it says, next time, watch out for the cable man. I saw this message before during Mo3's case. And I'm going to find it for you all. But I saw a post that Trap put up, either Trap or somebody that has ties to Trap. And they were laughing, talking about the cable man. Now, if I'm wrong, y'all tell me what it means or whatever. But I know I saw a message like that before. And I have the post. I just have to find it because I got stuff all over the place. But what's so popular about the cable man? that, Straight Drop is mentioning it, and then Trap them in Dallas is mentioning the same thing about a cable man. Now, let's get back to keep my name out your mouth, okay? When I wasn't even talking about it. Look here, y'all. I keep telling y'all that all these people are entwined. When I told y'all that Dolph was backdoored by Trap, he was backdoored by people in Dallas, and he was backdoored by people in Memphis. Okay? Look who a month ago just did some music with Yellow Beezy. I keep telling you, Trap and Yellow Beezy is all entwined with this together. And was their whole coming together was, to take over territory in Memphis. They have a lot of territory in Dallas. Yes, they do. They also have, dirty cops that protects their territories, which I do believe, these cops is getting money, from these guys. That's why they're protecting their territories. Every time somebody you hear about the feds that raided something, it's nothing to do with trapping them in their territories. It's always to do with where Mo3's from, or people that they don't like. I've been telling you all this for the longest. Now, this is another thing that I found pretty odd. This is supposed to be allegedly Jojo Splatt's mother. She is at a game or something, an event with Moneybagg Yo. Do you see how all of these people everybody was pointing the fingers to, saying that they all played a part? And I told y'all Jojo Splatt is tied to Trap. Now here is his mother tied to Moneybagg Yo, another C.M.G member. When I tell you that C.M.G and P.R.E and Rap-A-Lot Records are now working together, I'm not playing, y'all. Y'all remember on, what was it, The Godfather, when all of the heads at the table, talking about, we gonna stop the peace and the this and the that, or we gonna do this and we gonna work together on that. Is this the situation, y'all? Because we already know, I've been telling y'all from the start that this was all planned from the start. From the start of P.R.E, where they got their logo from, where they got their name, they got their logo from Trend Hill, y'all. Trend Kill. I said Hill. Trend Kill. I keep telling y'all what is trending right now. Look how, hip hop has changed down the years since P.R.E has stepped in. Pay attention to all the demonic stuff that's coming into play now. Trend Kill is so demonic. So why would you copy off of their logo? Ask yourself this question. Why would you copy off of Trend Kill? And what's trending right now is people's demise in the rap game. What's trending right now is So Gayo Cruise coming up. We went from people looking hardcore in hip hop to all these fruity pebbles running around here right now. Men in dresses and all of this stuff, and this is what they're pushing. If you're not going along with this, then they're taking you out. Let's keep going, y'all. That's a whole nother video. Now, allegedly, this woman here, which is allegedly, Jojo Splatt's mother. They're saying that Jojo Splatt's mother, I guess this is, They're saying Jojo Splatt, but this looks like somebody else. But is he hanging out with Jojo Splatt's brothers? I don't know. Because I'm getting a little bit confused on this part right here. But one thing that I'm paying attention to is this name. Kimesia White is connected to Yo Gotti. Okay, this is not Jojo Splatt right here, y'all. This is straight drop. And this also looks like he's some kin to these guys right here. But is he just hanging out with Jojo Splatt's brother? I guess maybe so. But they're saying that these two guys right here in this picture have been taken out. And that they're Jojo Splatt's brothers. Okay? So they're saying that she only has one son left. Okay? Now, is Jojo Splatt her son or is this her son? I don't know. They're getting me confused a little bit. But anyway, she's coming forward, you know, a little bit mad about her son and all of this other stuff that's going on. So this is her last son that she has left. But the thing that I want you all to pay attention to, what I paid attention to, is the last name, y'all. And this is another, you know, it could be a coincidence that her last name is White. I don't know. But just think about both cases, y'all. Mo3 case, he has a Keyone White that's arrested now, okay? That's been sitting for, you know, over a year now. He's been sitting. And now he's been, you know, first, I want to go back a little bit. He's been arrested 17 times, Keyone White, y'all. 17 times. That he's been bonded out for serious crimes. Just like straight drop, y'all. 17 times. Okay? So straight drop has went back and forth in the system and has gotten out for serious crimes. Keyone White has went back and forth in the system, has gotten out for serious crimes. Okay? They put it on breaking news that they caught Mo3 hitters. Okay? And now he has a bond, y'all. Y'all remember background dancer running around here bragging about he worked for bond money? That's what he laughs and talks about. We work for bond money. Bragging. Okay? So, I'm going to tell y'all this. Don't be surprised. Because here's Dolph's White. Okay? Dolph is in the same picture with some of the members. You know, that's his own crew. You know, he was hanging out with the ops. That's connected to their mother. Is connected to C.M.G. How do you let your guards down like this? How do you not keep up with things? If you let go of straight drop, which was a problem, how do you still connect or keep a hold on the crew that's still tied to straight drop? How do you still deal with these members that's still tied to straight drop and expect for things to be okay? Is it a thing of being too nice to people? Just think about Mo3 and Don and number 7. Think about Mo3's manager that played both sides all the time. He played both sides. Is it a bad thing for you to do to be trying to play both sides or dealing with people that play both sides? If Mo3 let go of, he didn't want to have nothing to do with Trap because Trap was dealing with Goyayo. And Goyayo was running around here, bad mouthing him like crazy. Should Mo3 have been let go of Rain Man? He was doing the same exact thing. Mo3's manager is on videos now, bragging about all the money that he made off Mo3. Bragging about all the times that he, ran up in people's houses and took their stuff. I think he said he did it 48 times. But when he saw Mo3, he didn't have to do it no more. That was his meal ticket. Mo3's manager want us to believe, y'all, that he's actually going against something that Mo3 believed in. In the last days of Mo3 wanted to leave Empire. And if he wanted to leave Empire, he wanted to leave Empire for a reason. He did not want to resign with Empire. Okay, y'all? He was taken out 7 days before his contract was up with Empire. He did not want to sign with them. But Rain Man is on interviews right now telling everybody, to come and sign with Empire. If they were so great, why didn't Mo3 want to deal with them anymore? Ask yourself that question. And now that he's gone, his manager is advertising for him. All of this stuff is entwined, y'all. It's just like Straight Drop went to court, y'all. When Straight Drop went to court, he looked as if he was advertising for a company. Do y'all remember when he had the face mask on and it had the name on there? See, these people, they do stuff right in your face. It looks as if when he came to court, they were advertising. I think it said Gen something. Start with a G. He had a name brand on his face mask in the courtroom. He's been advertising ever since he came into play. He allegedly was advertising with the pro hats. Now they putting more advertising on him while he's in the courtroom. I don't want you all to feel bad, because when you find out that a year from now or 2 years from now that he has a bond like he won, don't feel bad. It's a part of the play that's going on right now. They think that, people are stupid. Keywan been in there for a little while, and he ain't been in there that long. And this was the play in the first place. To make up so many lies that, police is so confused, which they're not. They know who did what to who and when and why and how. But they make it look as if everybody is so confused, they don't know what to do. How do you get a bond? And you've been arrested 17 times. And then you get out. You get out. You take out, allegedly, this big artist. And now you have a bond. A year or so later. Don't believe all this mess that y'all hearing when y'all hear that, oh, he's in federal custody, he's this, he's that. We've been hearing the same thing about Mo3, hitters, allegedly. They're in federal this and that. We finally get on the paperwork. January of this month. We just not getting paperwork saying that this is what he's being charged with. Keywan White. As soon as we get that paperwork that he's being charged with a demise, he has a bond. Tell me what sense does that make, y'all? Okay? Now, they were saying when this guy right here got first picked up, he went to court. Straight Drop once goes to court, and they're mentioning everything but the charge that he has supposed to be having for Dolph. They're mentioning all this, failing to register and all this other stuff. Same thing that went on with Keywan. So like I said, Memphis, do not be surprised when a year later or whatever, he has a bond. Because we already hearing rumors that, allegedly, C.M.G said they gonna get him out if he got a bond. So is that what, background dancing and working for now? To get Key One out? Ask yourself this question. Do not be surprised, y'all, when y'all see the same thing that we're looking at that's been following Mo3's case. Do not be surprised when you see this, a new face right here with the same crowd. Don't be surprised. How in the world do you go from 17 charges, just like straight drop, got a whole bunch of heap of charges, and this just makes you wonder, do they let these guys back out because of the fact that they're hitters? And they're taking their own people out, so let them back out. We all know that everything is corrupt in the first place. Everything is so messed up, it don't make sense. They call the place where they go Department of Corrections. And there's no correcting going on. If anything, they're getting more ties. They're getting in there and hooking up, and they're tying in more territory. Because these guys are from different places that's in there. They're learning more stuff to come out here and do. As well as they're learning how to beat the system. They got lawyers in their back pockets that's teaching them how to do stuff and get away with it. They got dirty cops in their back pockets. They even got dirty federal agents in their back pockets that's teaching them how to do things and get away with it. They got record labels that's Jay-Z, y'all, fighting for the rights of the criminals, y'all. Some people, it gets too big. The people, and it gets out of hand. They start off needing the fans until they get to the point where they don't need you anymore. It ain't about selling records. It ain't about streaming music anymore. They got the streets now. They done made enough money off of their fans to not care about what you say and what you think. So now they are getting into politics. They're getting into politics, and their thing now is, let's pass some laws. Let's get some laws passed. That affects their fans. It's like a slap in their fans' face. They want rappers to be able to take people out, rap about it, tease the family members. Never mind they got kids, mamas, daddies, sisters, brothers, aunties, uncles. Never mind they got grandparents. They got to sit back and watch people on social media make songs about taking their family member out. And you got to relive it over and over again by listening to the music. If it come on the radio, if it come on whatever. And Jay-Z and them is telling y'all, I don't care. I'm with the thugs now. It's not about y'all anymore. If you don't buy my music, who cares? I got the blocks sold up now. I got my street pharmacy stuff out here in different areas. I didn't invest it well, so I don't care about what the fans think. I don't care about what's affecting the fans in the communities. This is the new game right now, y'all. So don't be surprised, Memphis. Please don't be surprised. If this is what you're seeing next, straight drop picture up with his bond. Don't be surprised, because This is what's going on. This is what's going on. And if you go back to one of these posts, you're going to see something that's on the bottom of the comment section. It's going to mention something about, I love you more. And it has a picture of a money bag saying I love you more. If this stuff is not crazy, I don't know what is. But y'all, like I said, don't be surprised. Anyway, I'm going to end this video for now because I got some more stuff I want to talk about. I don't want to put it all in one video, but yeah. Don't get y'all hopes up high that, Straight Drop is going to stay in there, because they have let Mo3 fans down back and forth. They arrest somebody, they charge them with something, they lie on the news and say they charging them with something. Then when you look at the paperwork, they're not even charged for it. We've been going through this merry-go-round for a long time. They're jumping on the news talking about, they arrested 20 people and all of this stuff. You're arresting the ops of background dancers. This is what they're doing. They're arresting the ops. They're getting rid of the ops of background dancing them so that they'll have all their street pharmacy out on the street. But the other team is getting hit. They got all this proof that background dancer clearly walks in clubs and stuff like that. People get hit up and they walk back out and everything is brushed under the rug. And they got the nerve to get on social media with all the crew of the FBI and the this and the that and that and ignore the fact that background dancer is working with cops in Dallas. Okay? I uncovered some of this stuff way back when. That background dancer took over a territory that was a whole building complex that was owned by a police officer, y'all. Back in the day when he first started off. He was working for the police then. And that was their territory. That's why the police never came in there to raid or anything like that. Because the police owned the building complex. So is that what's still going on? The police is knocking out background dancers' opposition on the streets so they can get their stuff sold instead of the ops selling their stuff. And they want us to sit back and be like, oh, they're doing their job now. But it all comes out. It still comes out later of who and what and why. And it still is making the police look stupid right now. Because not only is you going after the oppositions of, background dancers, you're arresting all of them, but you're not arresting none of his boys. That's number one. It's all looking one-sided, just like when Mo3 was alive. Every time Mo3 do move, the police messing with him. Every time background dancing them do something, they get off. Every time Yellow get arrested, no matter what he gets arrested for, he don't even sit for a night. He's right back out of there. And if he was sitting in there, he probably sitting in there sipping on coffee in their office. Because everything is so set up for them. And it seems that the police in Dallas, they're more concerned about, being popular. Like I said, they want to take pictures with celebrities. They wanted this, they wanted that. They want to hang out at the games with the stars. They're not worried about the communities. But the community is the ones that's paying the taxes, that's putting money in their pockets. Somebody left in my comment section this morning. They said, I think it was this morning, They said something. I'm trying to remember what she said. She said, what do you think of something about all of the police that's getting attacked right now? It's a part of the play. That's what I think. It's a part of them, making sure that they do not defund the police. They want to make it look like they are being attacked now. But to be honest, I think it's just so that, it's a part of the play. They want to make it easier for, the police when they do something and they take out people and they shouldn't take them out. It's a part of the play. Oh, they are paranoid right now because people are attacking them. So they're making it easier for them to get off when they do something because of all the stuff that's going on in the news and they are being attacked. It's just so they can get stricter on people in the streets that they want to get strict on, but not the ones that they should. That's what I feel. Anyway, y'all got me preaching this morning. Okay? But please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching. Peace.